It is opening week on the pitch for Sacramento Republic FC, the club playing its first game of the season at Heart Health Park this Saturday against FC Tulsa. Lots of excitement for the club. They have a new president and general manager heading into the season. He's joining us here today, Tim Holt, of course, in studio. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
How's the first week on the job?
It's been a whirlwind, as you can imagine. First official week this week, and it happens to be opening week of the season. Our home opener, which is always exciting, and for a soccer team, we've sold out the last 6, and we're aiming to do that again at Heart Health Park on Saturday night. Yeah,
the fans are always great out here for turning out. Let's talk about this season opener, because it is coming up against Tulsa. Got a relatively new squad as well, though, for Republic.
Well, Tulsa will be a tough opponent. They were the Western Conference champions last year, and Sacramento Republic finished second. So it's a great way to start the season with the 2 best teams in the conference from last year. It'll be a tough game. The roster, it's Neil Collins, our head coach, his second season, but his first full off season to sort of reshape the roster. So a lot of returning players, familiar faces, and we've added about a dozen new players with experience at Major League Soccer, and one that even played in the last World Cup.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, just what do you like about the mix of the new guys coming in?
Well, I think it's a good blend of veterans and young, exciting players. We have 3 homegrown players, if you will, that are teenage pros in our academy that are part of the roster. And again, we have players that, have recently played in a World Cup and won MLS Cup and played in the league for a long time. So I think it's a good blend. It's a much more, I think, dynamic group on the attacking side of the ball. And last year, we continue to maintain, one of the best defensive groups in the entire USL.
I think it's really interesting that the U.S. Open Cup is also just on the horizon as well. So you got these 2 big matchups, just the milestone matchups, coming one after the other seemingly. Tell us a little bit about how you also prepare for something like that, just not far removed from the season opener.
No, I mean, this club has a great history in the Open Cup, played in an Open Cup final, the only USL team to do that over the last decade. So it's a competition that we take seriously, just like we take the league seriously. We have a deep roster, which allows us to attack both. We play a lower division club in the first round, as you say, in about 2.5 weeks. Really, we just take it 1 week at a time. So we're focused on Saturday against Tulsa, and then we'll shift the focus to going to Lexington and then prepare for our cup competition.
I know a lot of folks have been talking about the new stadium, thinking ahead to that. What can you tell us, just a little bit, any updates, if any, about the future of the new home?
Yeah, well, things are moving. I think that's one of the most exciting things about the future. The present's really bright, but the future of the club is even brighter, if that's possible. And, having a downtown stadium that you can call your own, that's purpose-built for soccer, will be a game changer for us, and it makes everything possible in the future.
Tim, when we were talking in a commercial break, you had mentioned that you were with Republic prior, years ago. So you kind of come full circle. How have things changed over that period of time?
Well, as you just mentioned, I happened to be the president of USL in 2014 when this team launched. I was at the introductory announcement, the first ever game at Hughes Field, 20,000 people, and then the championship game. Then it's grown by leaps and bounds. I can't think of a club that had a better first season in terms of launch, and I think that's put it in great shape. But the leaders and the ownership group that we have right now have taken this club forward to the point where it's in so much better position for current and future success than it's ever been before. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Real quick, I know the diehards know how to get tickets. But for anybody who's been maybe a casual fan and they want to get their hands on some tickets, where should they go?
Simple. SacRepublicFC.com. As I mentioned before, 6 straight home opener sellouts, and I think we'll get there by Saturday night. So it's going to be a beautiful night. I wouldn't hesitate to get on there and secure the tickets as quickly as possible.
Great to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on in. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks again.
Sacramento Republic FC's opening night this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Heart Health Park. Again, they're taking on FC Tulsa. And again, check out the club's full schedule and get tickets just scanning that QR code you see right there on your